What's up out there in www world? Today we're going to solve systems of equations. Now, a system of equations has two or more equations in here, and they have two or more variables. And we can't solve an equation that has two variables in it. So what we do is, now this is called the substitution method. You'll see why here in a second. And it's really very simple to do. What we're going to do is we're going to take this equation. It's already solved for y, so we're going to plug it into the other equation. So if we have 3x plus 5 times y, but instead of y, we're going to plug in 2x because y and 2x are the same. They're exactly the same. That's why it's called equals. Isn't that clever? 2x equals 26. So now we multiply 5 times 2x, so we have 3x plus 10x equals 26. We combine like terms, 13x equals 26. Divide by 13, x is 2. Now, what we're trying to find is, we're trying to find where the two lines come together. There'll be something like that. We want to find that point right there where the two lines intersect. Simplest way to do this is on your handy dandy graphing calculator, but we're going to do this because it's semi-important. So now we know that x is 2. We can plug it into either one of these equations. It doesn't make any difference which one. Let's go ahead and use this one because it's already solved for y. Y equals 2x. So y equals 2 and x is 2. 2 times 2 is, so y is 4. So our point here is 2 comma 4. And again, that's where the two lines intersect. Now, how do you find out if this is true? And remember, it's always in the form xy. So you can plug the 2 and the 4 into both equations. It has to work for both. So 3 times 2 plus 5 times 4, does that equal 26? 3 times 2 is 6, plus 20 is 26, so it is true. And y is 4, so 4 equals 2 times 2, okay? That's y, and that's x. So 4 does equal 2, so we're correct. Okay? Okay. Okay. Next one. Now we have 2x plus 5y equals 7. And x equals -1 minus y. The bracket means it's a system of equations. Now, what we're going to do is, again, we know that x is this. So we're going to plug this into x. So we have 2 times -1 minus y plus 5y equals 7. Okay, all we did was, instead of x, we plugged in -1 minus y. Now we do the distributive property here. So we get -2 minus 2y plus 5y equals 7. Now I'm going to do two steps at once here. First of all, we're going to add 2 to each side, and we're going to combine like terms. So we get, 5y minus 2y is 3y equals 9. Divide by 3, y is 3. Okay. So now let's plug y is 3 into this one because this equation's already solved for x. So we have x equals -1 minus y. Now y is 3. So x is -1 minus 3 is -4. So our point here is negative 4 comma 3. Okay? What could be more fun? Now they're not going to be as easy as this, but they're really not any more difficult. They're just longer. Well, it's cold in here. Okay. Number next. 2x equals 4 minus y, and 5x plus 3y equals 10. Okay, what in the world have we got here? System of equations. Now what we want to do here is, what do we want to do here? Let's add, first let's solve this one for y. Now remember, we got negative y here, so we have 2x equals 4 minus y. Let's add y to each side, and we get 2x plus y equals 4. Now we're going to subtract 2x from each side, because we want y over here by itself. And we get y equals negative 2x plus 4. You can solve for any one of those variables that you want. It doesn't make any difference, but make it easy on yourself. We could have solved for x here, but then you end up with some godless fraction over here, which you can do, it's fine. Now we're going to take this and plug it into the other equation. You have to put it in the other equation. If you put it into this one, you're going to get like 5 equals 5 or something stupid like that. Okay, so we're going to take this, plug it into the other equation. So we have this. 5x plus 3y equals 10. Okay, but instead of y, we're going to plug in this right here. So we get 5x plus 3 times y. Y is negative 2x plus 4 equals 10. Now we do distributive property here. 5x minus 6x plus 12 equals 10. Okay, we're going to combine like terms, and let's, at the same time, let's move the 12 to the other side. So we get negative x, negative 1x, excuse me, equals negative 2. And now we're going to either divide or multiply by negative 1, and we get x equals 2. Okay? Okay. Now we plug this into this one. Doesn't make any difference which one. Let's do that. We get 2x equals 4 minus y. So we get 2 times 2, x is 2, equals 4 minus y. So we get 4 equals 4 minus y. Subtract 4 from each side. 0 equals negative y. So y is also going to equal 0. Because if you divide by or multiply by negative 1, you're still going to get 0 here. So our solution is 2 comma 0. You can see these problems they're kind of long, but not particularly difficult. Now, you need to, at some point, you're going to need to plug these back into the original equations. 2x equals 4 minus y to check for extraneous solutions. Extraneous solutions are solutions that do not equal. One side doesn't equal the other side. They're bad solutions. Okay, and 5x plus 3y equals 10. So we put 2 in for the x's and 0 in for the y's. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 0 equals 10, so that one's correct. Now we put this one into there. So we get 2 times 2 is 4, equals 4 minus y. Subtract 4 from each side. Y equals, actually it's negative y, but who cares? Okay, so both of these are good solutions. There are no extraneous solutions. I'm not making that word up, I promise. Well, maybe I am. Okay. Let's see. Okay. It's 10y x equals 5 minus 2. Okay. Now I was saving this for you know what, I think we'll do the rest of these in class. We'll use this as a quiz, but we'll do it together. Okay? They really don't get any more difficult. They just get a little bit longer, just basic algebra. And I think that's going to do it. Y'all have a good Thanksgiving. Don't worry about me. I'll be having peanut butter and jelly. Well, I'm just kind of bragging. I probably won't get to have any jelly. But all right, y'all take care. Bye-bye. Bye, Bonds.